Alright, welcome here to Paradise Productions, the first and only bilingual YouTube channel talking about music industry production, mixing, mastering. Today's video we are going to see in action Tonalic as an Aura plugin working into Fender Studio. That is the first and only DAW with this feature. What's Aura? What's ARA? I'm sorry, ARA plugin. Well, it's basically running a plugin like if it would be part of the DAW itself, right? Usually when we handle plugins, instruments, whatever, right, we need to create a we need to create a track, all right, and pull up a window that is separate from the DAW and work into the software separately, all right. That's how plugins works, majority of them. Aura is a functionality that helps you to work with a plugin, either is an instrument or processing plugin, directly into your DAW without the need to pull up a new window like this. I double click on it and I'm able to work directly on my DAW. All right, I don't need to pull up any windows or anything like that. I don't need to do any crazy stuff, any crazy thing. And I'm able to either work right here or right here, everything integrated and working simultaneously. I'm sorry, simultaneously with my project, with my DAW. It's just more convenient working like that. I have a fan because the weather is pretty hot ultimately right here. Well, so we already talked about Tonalic, right? If you haven't watched those videos, you can either see on any of the videos right here or at the end, or you can go to my profile and look for Tonalic in English, because remember, this is the first and only bilingual YouTube channel talking about all of that. Okay, so before I proceed, I remind you to subscribe. We are almost achieving the 1,000 followers. Thank you so very much for my English community and also my Spanish community, all of you guys. Thank you for all of your support, all of your comments, all of your subscriptions, all of your likes. Hit the like button as well and share it with somebody who can be useful for or helpful for. All right, so we are going to see it in action. First of all, it works in Aura. We don't need to pull up a window, so that was just for example purposes. So I'm going to remove these, remove the track and the instrument, and we are going to see it in action working right here in Fender Studio. Probably we will have a little bit of lag, because it gets a lot of resources. All right, well, I have this lead. If you see automatically arranges to the chords that are on the top of my production, on the top of my project, and I can keep adding more chords, different chords, and it will work perfectly. All right, and I have as well this strumming, right, that alone and together okay. And what can I do in Fender Studio, and why is better to work with Fender Studio instead of any other DAW? The first is because the drag and drop. All right, I have this main idea from here, if I hit right here on the second one, I'll be able to listen to the other options we have, to the other patterns we have, right? And I can drag and drop. Probably it will get a little bit crazy, the video, so I'm gonna hold for a bit. Okay, it's loading, and while it's loading, we can see that we have also transitions and we have endings. Okay, for the endings, we have one shots with stop, right? Like stopping at once, and with sustaining the note, like we have with and without sustain. And also we can drag and drop right here, and automatically it will add the sound of this to my project, and I can cut it and it will get right there. Okay, I don't know what's going on because still loading. All right, I think that it was because it was on the top of the previous one. Okay, and the same right here, I can look for a different pattern. I don't have the replacing mode activated, so I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm gonna add this, and then it's working perfectly. It's working even better than I expected. And it's gonna be A minor, but I can change it to something crazy, probably like D minor 7, and we can listen to it. Like, and that's not only we can make other crazy stuff. We can put it like half of the notes, double of the notes. We can create transitions in between, right, depending on our needs. Those are, if you can see, these are pretty simple transitions. We can add it right here. Okay, we can add the transitions in different ways. I can add it right here and automatically it will adapt. So I can add it right here and automatically it will adapt. And it's gonna keep running in aura mode. I'll be able to navigate right here. For example, if I would like to have the navigation right here, or if I would like to have the navigation right here, and if I would like to have my my modes, my patterns, transitions, endings right here, I can do that. Of course, what it works the best is to have the navigation window at the right hand, and our patterns right here in the bottom. I'm double clicking and it's not opening because I'm not. Okay, I haven't opened. All right, okay, perfect. I haven't opened the pattern. So because if I switch from track, automatically right here below it will change what I got at the options that I have, right? Transitions, endings, and patterns. Instead of, if I would have it right here, that is going to stay static, it won't change. So if I would like to add something else, if I would like to make any change, and I can even have, for example, different patterns in the same track. All right, I can I don't know if it will get crazy, the video. Let me let's try out something simple. This seems pretty simple. So I can drag and drop this pattern and make a change right here. Okay, yeah, the video got crazy. I got lag, pretty bad lag, but you get the idea. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Yeah, I should have stopped that because the video was getting crazy with a lot of lag, because it was consuming a lot of resources. So yeah, but if you get the idea, I can have you even multiple instances of different type of sounds, patterns, rhythms, even in the same track, okay, working perfectly into my DAW Fender Studio. That is the first and only DAW that it works with Aura, with the Aura mode, in Tonalic Aura mode in Fender Studio. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. So these, trust me, it will change the way you produce music. And just listen to it with this pattern that is the metronome. Okay, okay, so it's pretty good, pretty awesome, and it works perfectly. So now you know Tonalic is one of the best plugins in the history. We already talked about that in previous videos. I have 2 videos dedicated to talk about this plugin Tonalic, that is pretty good to compose, to produce, to arrange, to rearrange your productions, your ideas. And the best is that it works natively in Fender Studio as an Aura plugin, so you should try out. And the best news is, with your Fender Studio account, you have a version for free or included, and forever, of Tonalic that you will be able to use in any different DAW, right? If you want to cancel with Fender Studio, but don't do that because you will lose a lot of benefits with them. So go ahead, create an account with Fender Studio, get the free and unlimited Tonalic. This perpetual license of Tonalic, it's one of the basics, the most basic version you can get, but it is worth it. It's really worth it, and it's forever, and it's included. It's for free. Like, we are gonna talk about the benefits that we have by pulling up an account, by creating an account with Fender Studio. So go ahead, do that, install it, and try out, because it's worth it. Thank you so very much for being here. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment anything you need, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.